All right, guys, I cleaned up a little bit. After doing 12 rounds of work, that's not easy. You know, I don't care if you're 23, never mind 53 like I am. I'm old, but I'm still going to train till I die. So, you know, injuries or not, you heal up, you go back to training. You know, there's all kinds of ways that you get injured. As you get older, you get injured easier. We'll get into that later, you know, at a later date. But I'm 53 and I got no excuses. I'll still run, shadow box, bags, you name it. I spar with people, I wrestle with people, whatever you got to do. I love training. It's not something nobody makes me do. Nobody ever made me train. You know, when I started training, when I started wrestling 40 years ago, it was because I wanted to do it. Nobody asked me to do it. You know, even when I was thrown out of school, I found a way to go wrestle with my old wrestling team every day, you know, and then wrestling scrimmages, you know, because I wasn't allowed to wrestle for the school. So when I started, you know, training in boxing, I would train myself, but I would train every day. I'd go to box gym, spar with people. I wasn't serious till I started in martial arts with my Sifu Moses Orocho. When I started training, I decided now I want to be a real fighter, you know, and you know that's when I decided. Now I'm training every day till I get that world championship. There was nothing on earth that would stop me. No family affairs. I don't care. I trained on some of the most serious days of my life. I still went and trained every single day. Got up early before driving my truck. Drove a truck for 16 hours sometimes and still came home and trained every single day. Because nothing would stop me. You have to envision yourself as what you want to be. If you want to be a world champion, you got to put in your head, I'm training harder than anybody else on earth. So even if you work, you go to school, you got a family, there's no excuses. If you don't want to be a champion, don't call yourself a champion. Don't make believe you're a champion. That's disrespectful to all the people that came before you. I mentioned in one of the other videos how much I respect people that came before me, you know. There's so many greats, you know. And I respect them, and I know they worked really hard to get to where they are. And I worked unbelievably hard, and I still work harder than a lot of fighters do today. So I don't want to hear that, you know, you got a job, you got a girlfriend, you got a kid. That's great. There's nothing wrong with all of that. But don't try to be a champion and make excuses why you can't train. If you're not going to train every day, you're not going to be a champion. Put that in your head. This is a very, very serious sport. And whether it's boxing, kickboxing, mixed martial arts, or just going into tournaments for karate or taekwondo or jiu-jitsu tournaments, judo tournaments, they're all very, very hard competitions. You get to a black belt level in any of them, you're going to be in for some serious matchups. So you better train every day or you're going to get a whooping. So that's up to you. You know, I never believed I could be, you know, like I knew I could be beat, but I trained so hard, I believed that they'd have to kill me to beat me. And that's why I believe I became a world champion, because I wasn't afraid of what was coming at me. You know, I could overcome anything. If you're in good shape, you can overcome anything. You know, as long as you got all the tools needed, like, you know, being tough, having the heart and will to fight anybody, having a tough chin, power, all that stuff comes with being a great fighter. But it takes more than that to be a world champion. You have to believe in yourself. So don't ask me to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. So this video is dedicated to all the great champions that came before me, the present and the future. Of course.